Songa.
Sio songa,
Ishaanza.
Yes, utayo kwanza
Hela. Hata hiyo hapo tu.
We have a new entrant.
Ukweli imeanza.
Unajua question yako?
Ona imeanza.
nakaa hapo hivyo.
Ati hey.
Imeanza. Princess unaanza hi guys.
Wende utaanza.
Fuate.
Nafinya anti. Tatu tukai tulio tatu. So tuseme 1 2 3. Hapa nitakata sasa msijali. Niseme hi guys, welcome to our channel. 1 2 3.
Hi guys, welcome to our channel.
Okay, so guys, my name is Cynthia. This is my channel, and today I'm having my sisters and brothers. There are so many, so they are going to introduce themselves. We are going to start from the far left to the farthest right before we start on the topic of today. So, Ian.
Hi guys, my name is Ian, and welcome to this channel. We are going to have a discussion that you'll enjoy, and after this, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you.
Okay, so next, Nemi.
Hi, I'm Nema. Okay, Nemi. Yes, and I live in Kenya. Thank you.
And
Okay. Okay, my name is Anita, and welcome to this channel. If you are a beginner, subscribe, and soon when my YouTube channel comes, please subscribe.
Yay! Next.
So hi guys, it's
Something
Paul
like
Henry, and
English. Like,
welcome to this channel.
Okay.
let us down.
Hi, I'm Victor.
Learn some
Welcome to our
English.
channel. Hope you all enjoy.
Okay. And you? What's your name?
My name is Angie. Welcome to our channel. Please subscribe.
Sasa nyingine.
Ni watu kwenye serious, angalieni huko.
Ushaanza.
How do you cope with the new responsibilities that you have as an adult as compared to when you are a child, and what are these responsibilities?
Okay. So apart from me, all of you are now different. When you are a child, there are things that you are doing that you can't do right now. You have more responsibilities. So I want, before I finish up and sum up, I want all of us to say, we start with Paul. Paul, how different it is when you are a child and right now, and are you coping? Are you being overwhelmed with your life right now as your your age? You're getting into very advanced teenagehood, and before we know it, you'll be becoming a youth. Are you prepared for it? Are you feeling overwhelmed? Is it a good experience? Do you want to go back to be a kid?
I don't want to go back and be a child, but that can be possible. So the only way I have to do is adapt, which will need God's help. Yes.
So but you have not given us a glimpse. What are different things that you are facing right now that you are not you didn't know as a child, and how are you coping with them? You can give us even just an example.
Being close to KCP, it's intense, and I didn't feel that intensity when I was younger. Yes, and many people are coming and going. Friendship can't last. That is what I know that when I was a child I didn't know.
Oh wow. So when you were a child, you thought that everything is static. We are all going to be in this place.
Yes.
But now you realize that someone has graduated, has left primary school, has gone. Your best friend has moved to a different place. So you find that you've come to realize that even in your friendship you have to transition.
Yes.
And you're finding that so far the complexity in your masomo is becoming tougher.
Yes.
Okay. Are you coping, or you're finding it hard?
I'm finding it hard, but not that because I can do it to
With the
some
help of God.
extent.
Okay, that's very good. So I love the way Paul says that there are very different things that he is going through right now that he was not going through when he was young, such as change in friendship, such as the education, what do we say, masomo. What is masomo?
Education.
Is it just education, or maybe the subjects that you are doing when you are a child are not as difficult. The ones you are doing right now are difficult as compared to the ones you are doing as a child. The intensity of reading is tougher than it was when you were a child, and the only way you're coping is finding strength in God and adapting to the changes.
Yes.
That is very good. So Victor, what are the different things?
Okay, first I think there are a lot of things that have changed from childhood to adulthood. Like, if I may give one example, is that when I used to be young, my clothes, I couldn't wash my clothes. They were being washed for me. But as I grew up, I learned to wash my clothes, and like right now I can wash my clothes, and I need nobody to wash them for me. They remind me that, can you bring me your clothes, they are dirty, so that I can wash. And the next one is waking up. I used to be waking up, and like right now I don't even need to set an alarm. I know that I should wake up at this time, do this and this and this. So I think even though when you start coping with these things, they kind of tired. They kind of tiresome, and you feel like you're not used to them, but you cope, and it reaches a time it becomes normal. So I think for the responsibilities, when you start having the responsibilities, they seem a tall order. But as long as you move on with them, they become simple and part of your life.
Oh wow, that is so good. So what Victor is trying to tell another youth or another teenager who is like him, is trying to say that as much as there are different challenges that you're going through right now, just get it from him that you will be able to cope with them, and over time they will become part of you, and you feel so challenged right now, but with time they will just be easy. So it gets better with time. That is very good. So our host, what are the new responsibilities that you have, and are you coping? Do you have to be woken up to go play football?
No, I actually just wake up by myself and say that yes, I want to be a good player, but I must work hard. So like by now I'm already used to just going. When I wake up in the morning, I just go, I start practicing so that I be what I want to be in the future.
Wow. So you're pushing yourself.
Yes.
So did you had a time that you were feeling so difficult and somebody had to push you to play football?
To play football, I used to like, yes. To play football before, my sister.
Nema would push you.
Yes, she'll tell me, Anita, just go outside, practice. I want you to be a good player.
Wow.
And also my brother, yes.
And even Paul will challenge you, just push on.
Yeah, like I remember at some point, like I was just like, I was a striker. Then someone just told me, go to the defense position. You won't do anything there. I felt so sad, but I just went there. But Paul told me, Anita, just go there, show them what you've got.
Wow. So Paul is your source of inspiration.
Yes.
So Paul, that is so good of you. Continue that way. Continue encouraging your sister. And so if there's a child watching this who is in their teenagehood and you want to be like Paul, you want to be an encourager to your younger siblings, you want to encourage them when they feel challenged in difficult tasks that they're coping with. So make sure you are an encourager to your fellow sibling. When they feel something is difficult and they open up to you, make sure you push them, make sure you speak that encouraging word to them, okay? So we want to talk to the elder one. What are the new responsibilities? And that question was yours.
Okay, I think as one grows, you develop dreams, develop goals. So with those goals, the responsibilities obviously increase. Like Anita here has just told us that she now came to realize if she wants to become the best footballer that there was, then she needs to be waking up early and going out to practice. You know? The same thing Paul does, the same thing Ian does. If he wants to perfect his trade and make sure that his future is secured, then there is that one thing that he needs to keep doing. So I think one thing that we have to accept and live with is that we can't remain the children. As you grow, the responsibilities will come. Let us take up the challenge because at the end of it all, it is our life. So let us just take them as they come. And as Paul started off well, that with God's strength, then we'll obviously cope with everything that comes our way. Yes.
Wow. So I think I'll just finish and also answer the same question, that what are the more, the responsibilities that I'm coping with right now. So for me, I think I'm so happy for being an adult, because when I was young, I didn't have decisions to make. We grew up at a point when the parent had all the decision to make for you. So you are just being told, go to this school, you need to perform like this. You're being pushed to everything. I was taken to university by then. You are taken to university. You are told, did you go to class? We were pushed for everything. So I think the biggest responsibility for me has been to push my own self. If I want to achieve a goal, I push my own self. If I want to save a certain amount of money, I push my own self. So one time you will get to my age where you don't have very many people to encourage you. You see, like right now, and Paul can tell Anita that, you can make it, Anita, you can make it. But a time is coming when everybody will be your competitor. There's nobody who wants to encourage you. Everybody wants to beat you. So they don't encourage you. You push yourself. So if you want to save, you are the one to sit down and plan. You know what? I'll be saving 500 shillings every month, or I'll be saving 1,000 shillings. So as much as you want to eat pork and you only have 1,000 shillings, you say, I will not eat pork, I will save. You see? So you get to my age where your biggest responsibility is to push your own self. Okay, so but one day you will get there, but you can start practicing it right now, where you don't give up. Your parent can even tell you, Basi Shooks, if you can't do it, then it's alright. But for you are like, you know what, I can do it. I can go back and do it. That is what happens at my age. At my age, you fail at work and you tell your boss, I can do it, I can try again. You fail in an interview, you're like, I will go back for that same interview in that same organization, I will pass it again. You see, because everybody only want to hear you fail or you pass, and they tell you, what, God is faithful. But that God is faithful will not give you a good job. It will not give you a good salary. You are the one to go back home and sit down and say, you know what, I failed today because of 1, 2, 3. I'm going to sit down and change 1, 2, 3, and the next time you go back for that interview, you'll rock it like you've been into 10 interviews. You see, you sit down yourself, you watch YouTube videos on how to prepare for an interview, you go for that interview and you're like, have you been in this organization before? You see, so at my age, the biggest responsibility for me is to push myself. So as we finish this video, I want to all of us to just give say a final word to someone else. What can you tell someone at a guy your age, Shooks? What can you tell a girl your age who's watching this video? There's something that they need someone of your age to tell them. What can you tell them? I think we start from Victor.
Okay, as for me, for the all teenagers who are watching the video, you should always stick to yourself, be yourself, and make sure that everything that you take into your life, we do have the philosophies that you do take on, we do have motivational speakers, they tell us things that they go through. So at least when we try to take the things that they tell us, we should only take the things that are aligned to our lives. There are many people who do tend to, when they hear something from a motivational speaker, they say that I want to start doing the things that he did to us.
Yeah.
We are created differently,
Yeah.
and I think we should always take our lives the way they are. So you only pick something from someone that the only things that can help your life. You should not pick everything that will make you change your life and may end up even undermining what you are doing and make you change the plans that you had in life. You should always stick to your plans and take only the things that support your plan and also make sure that your plan is a better plan. And when you are doing everything, generally I am advising you to keep integrity. I should make sure that you are always integral in everything you do.
Wow. So I think what I've gotten from Victor, his main closing word is that make sure you find yourself. So people will advise you, your aunties will advise you, your uncles will advise you, your parents will advise you, but make sure at the end of the day, work towards finding yourself, appreciating yourself, and loving yourself, and making yourself a greater person. Yeah, very good. Paul, what can you tell a teenager your age?
I only have a few things to say.
Yeah.
First, be kind to people.
Yeah.
Because those people later in life they'll come to help you.
Yeah.
And second, laugh more.
Yeah.
Because there was this study that was shown that a child laughs 300 times a day, but an adult laughs approximately 15 times a day.
Yeah.
Try to laugh.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So you have another one?
No.
Okay. So you are calling on people to be very kind, and you're calling on them to laugh. So make sure you laugh when you have something difficult challenging you. Just laugh. Find an opportunity to laugh. Find a community where people are laughing. Make sure as an adult you try to laugh 30 times in a day. Yeah, just as the children also laugh 30 times in a day. So laughter is the greatest medicine. That is according to Professor Paul. Okay. All right. So our host, what can you tell a teenager your age?
Okay,
As we welcome back 𝕄-ℙ𝕖𝕤𝕒. 𝕄-ℙ𝕖𝕤𝕒 has finished her class.
Yes, before I start, let me welcome 𝕄-ℙ𝕖𝕤𝕒.
Okay, our host has welcomed 𝕄-ℙ𝕒. 𝕄-ℙ𝕒 has finished her class. Yes. Okay, host, so give your closing remarks.
Yeah, I'm telling you, talent pays. And also work hard, don't quit. Have a goal and confuse people with your silence. When someone tells you, hey, you guy, you can't even do anything. Yeah. If I tell you to do a push-up right now, will you do it? No. You just confuse them with your silence. Just be silent. But in your heart, just tell them, I'll prove you wrong one day. And also prove everyone who tries to mock you and to insult you and wants you to give up, you prove them wrong, and one day you show them what you've got.
Yes. So I think to summarize what Anita is saying is always work in silence. As much as people discourage you, make sure they tell you you cannot in the presence of people, but when you're alone, do that push-up. When you're alone, practice that football. When you're alone, do that running that you want to be a good marathoner. Do it in secret so that you surprise them. Don't argue too much. When someone tells you can't do something, you go to your personal time and practice it and surprise them with your silence. Okay? All right. So our former host is here, 𝕄-ℙ𝕒𝕒. What give your final remarks?
Like my advice to people my age.
Yes.
Okay, my age.
Yes.
My people, I know you're watching. Don't be influenced by peer pressure.
Yes.
Don't listen to people. Don't compare yourself with somebody else. Be your own self. Like compete with yourself. Don't compete with others. Because you'll feel bad in the end. You'll start having low self-esteem. So just be yourself at all times.
Yes. So that is almost the same as what Victor said. Victor said, find yourself among all the corrections and the advice that people give you. Make sure you find yourself. 𝕄-ℙ𝕒𝕒 said, make sure you be yourself. Because when you compare yourself with other people, you lose yourself through self-esteem, through throwing self-pity parties, and you become part of those parties yourself, and you have pity on yourself. Don't compare yourself to anyone. So it's like, I don't know, the title of this video will be, you know, find yourself and you know, be yourself, yeah, and just know yourself. So that is 𝕄-ℙ𝕖𝕤𝕒's final remarks. So what's your final remarks, Ian?
What I'll say is that first, those people my age, the advices that we've been given by my fellow panelists here are the kind that you can also take. Because if it's peer pressure, then those people my age are also face it. If it's matter talent paying and working in silence, people my age also face it. What I have to say to those people who are my age is that let us listen to what that has also been shared by the rest, because those are things that you can also take up and live by them. And what I was saying is that we need to take up the responsibilities that come our way, and don't just limit them to the responsibilities that are within, in the sense that you also need to realize that as you grow up, there are also some responsibilities that are bestowed upon you because you're an adult. We've just discussed about the issue of the system of voting and the legal age of voting. So you also need to realize that there are those responsibilities like having a say in who runs government that also come your way. So please just be responsible enough and know that there are those responsibilities like no voting that when you make will touch on those people that also can't vote. So don't be selfish and take into consideration everything. Don't be swayed. Just be sober enough. Don't let your conscience do a wrong thing just for a short period of time, and then later on you come to regret it. So let us be rational in what we do. Let us be considerate, and let us be kind to one another and also to ourselves. Yes, thank you.
Wow. So I think it has been a very good video. 𝕄-ℙ𝕖𝕤𝕒, what do you think about this time that we had? Do you think we need to do another video again, this group, before we go back to school?
Yes, I think we should. But yes, it will be nice.
Did you like it, or maybe we say, what did you learn from? Did you learn something from another person? Like me, I learned a lot from you guys. I learned talent pays. You know, Anita said a very great thing. You know, you said don't compare yourself. You know, Shooks has said all the things a professor can say. Shooks, what have you learned from a new thing that you've learned from this segment?
I think I haven't learned much, but some things I already knew, and I hope this video will not be a hemorrhage, but will be your and my apotheosis. And I am not a slanderous crescent, and so aren't you. So work hard and keep your goals.
Wow. So Paul is our PLO. I told you she's Professor Patrick Lumumba Paul. All right. So Anita, our host, what have you learned? What new thing have you learned from this segment?
That we should all be good to one another and be an aficionado of watching.
Yes. So you've learned that was said, that I think by 𝕄-ℙ𝕖𝕤𝕒 also, when you said Ubuntu, there's always something to learn from one another. Okay. So from today, you will not rubbish anyone's opinion. You'll be listening to 𝕄-ℙ𝕖𝕤𝕒, what she has to say. When Paul begins to speak, you listen to him, even though he has very strong English. You just Google, okay? When Victor speaks and Ian, you listen to them because of the Ubuntu. Yes. So 𝕄-ℙ𝕒𝕒, what did you learn from this segment that you didn't know, or maybe was just echoed? Yani imeingia vizuri.
The one thing that I've really learned is love covers a multitude of sins. So we should just show love to everyone.
Yeah. So as much as we had said we are different, so someone else might wrong you in another way, but just know when you have love, then you can overlook something bad that someone has done to you, and you just relate well with them. Yeah. Ian, what new thing have you learned from the youngies? What is it that you didn't know, or maybe it has made a lot of sense from this segment?
I think all of us, regardless of age, have something to say.
Yeah.
And such discussions should be open.
Yeah.
Because it makes people open up.
Yeah.
And maybe share things that they feel need to be done the way or rather share things and enable that setting up of that pace or having a discussion with regards to a certain phase of life. So I think such discussions should be open since they are healthy to the kids, and they also enable the other adults, let's say the parents and other relatives, to come into terms with what their kids have to say. So it's like a safe space for the kids to at least share whatever is within them.
So what you're trying to say is that even the person who is listening, you can do this with your family. There's something that your kid knows that you don't know. There's something that you know as a father or a mother, there's something you think you know about the kid, but when you give them a comfortable place where they can speak their mind and you don't judge them, then you can also learn from them. Then Victor, what have you learned?
I think what I've learned in this session is that we should all know that we are different and unique, and so we should embrace ourselves. And learn to live with the fact that even though people are greater than us or there are people who are lower than us, we should all embrace everybody and make them live to their standards.
Wow. So I've also learned a lot, but one thing that I will not forget is that there's no wasted failure. Paul, there's no wasted failure. So even you guys just know, you will fail many times. Even you're just growing. There are many things you think you failed in right now, but days are coming when you will fail terribly in class. Days are coming when you lose your precious sweater in school. Someone will steal. Days are coming when you lose your pocket money. People will steal from you. But just know that no failure is wasted failure. When you fail in something, you learn from it. And love yourself, know yourself, find yourself from all the advices that people give you. Your mother may tell you, do this. Your dad says, do this, do that. Your elder sister says, do this. Your elder brother says, do this. When I come, I tell you, do that. But make sure at the end of the day, you just find yourself. And the last one was said by this one. She said that make sure when people disappoint you, you work in secret. Disappoint them with your silence. And never say, don't compare yourself to anyone. Never. When you compare yourself to someone, what happens? You lose yourself, and after losing yourself, what happens? Low self-esteem. When low self-esteem comes, fear comes. It opens a leeway for all the fear, failure. You can't take risk. You're just a failure. You're nothing. Okay. So I think we're done at this point. Yeah. So I think as we finish, we say all together: I am unique.
I am unique.
I am different.
I am different.
I will make a change in my family.
I will make a change in my family.
I will make a change in my school.
I will make a change in my school.
I will make a change in my community.
I will make a change in my community.
I will be a source of change into the whole world.
I will be a source of change to the whole world.
I'm the next Barack Obama.
I'm the
next Barack Obama.
I'm the next Michelle Obama.
I'm the next Michelle Obama.
Which great person do you know again? Which great person do you know?
I'm the next Steve Jobs.
I'm the next Steve Jobs. Let's say it together. I'm the next Steve Jobs. Say.
I'm the next Steve Jobs.
Nema, which great person do you know?
Mark Zuckerberg.
I'm the next Mark Zuckerberg. Let's say together. I'm the next Mark Zuckerberg. Then, which great person do you know?
Thomas Sankara.
Yeah, so let's say together and then next Thomas Sankara. Okay, good. So I think we'll finish. So bye guys, see you again next time. If you want something, something that we need to tackle, make sure you leave a comment on the comment section below. And our host, what do you tell them?
Like, subscribe, share.
Yes. Okay, so bye.
Bye. This is your apotheosis.
It's a wrap. Yeah.